Egypt's most shocking hidden secrets. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, it really does help us build the channel. Introduction. For thousands of years, Egypt has been called the land of mysteries. Its towering pyramids, golden tombs, and ancient temples have fascinated explorers, historians, and treasure hunters alike. But behind the well-known stories of pharaohs and gods, there are secrets so shocking that they challenge everything we think we know about this ancient civilization. Why did entire pharaohs vanish from history? What lies hidden beneath the sands that even modern technology can't fully explain? And could there still be undiscovered treasures waiting to rewrite history? Tonight, we journey deep into Egypt's most shocking hidden secrets. Chapter 1: The Missing Pharaohs. History celebrates Egypt's great rulers: Khufu, builder of the Great Pyramid; Ramses II, the warrior king; and Tutankhamun, whose golden tomb captured the world's imagination. But what about the rulers who were deliberately erased? The case of Smenkhare. After the radical pharaoh Akhenaten, the king who defied tradition by worshipping one god, the Aten, history records a brief, shadowy successor named Smenkhare. He ruled for less than a year before disappearing without a trace. Was Smenkhare Akhenaten's son? His brother? Or even Nefertiti ruling under a hidden name? Some archaeologists point to the mysterious KV-55 tomb in the Valley of the Kings, where a hastily buried body was discovered. DNA evidence suggests a link to Tutankhamun, but the truth remains unsettled. Why was this pharaoh so quickly erased? Was it disease? Assassination? Or a deliberate cover-up by enemies who wanted to erase all memory of Akhenaten's heresy? The mystery of Nefertiti. Then there is Nefertiti, one of the most famous queens of all time. She stood beside Akhenaten during Egypt's most controversial religious revolution. But after his death, she vanishes from history. Some scholars argue that she may have taken the throne as Pharaoh Nefertiti, ruling briefly in her own right before being erased by later dynasties. Others believe her tomb still lies hidden, perhaps even behind a secret wall in Tutankhamun's burial chamber, as radar scans once suggested. If Nefertiti's resting place were ever found intact, it could be the discovery of the century. Erased by history. Why were these rulers deliberately forgotten? Ancient Egyptians believed that erasing someone's name and image destroyed their soul for eternity. To be written out of history was a fate worse than death. Could it be that political enemies intentionally tried to destroy these pharaohs, not just in life, but in the afterlife? The missing pharaohs are more than just a historical puzzle. They are a chilling reminder that even in one of the world's most enduring civilizations, entire reigns could be wiped away, leaving us to wonder what truths were buried with them. Chapter 2: The Hidden Rooms of the Pyramids. For more than 4,500 years, the Great Pyramid of Giza has stood as one of the most enduring symbols of human achievement. Rising nearly 500 feet high, built from over 2 million stone blocks, it is the last surviving wonder of the ancient world. But here's the shocking truth: even today, the Great Pyramid has not revealed all its secrets. The discovery of the hidden void. In 2017, an international team of scientists used cosmic ray scanning, a technology that can see through solid stone, to probe the pyramid's interior. What they found stunned the world: a massive hidden void above the Grand Gallery, over 100 feet long, completely sealed off since the time of the pharaohs. No one knows what it contains. Could it be a true burial chamber? A hidden cache of treasure? Or perhaps an engineering feature we don't yet understand? The void is so perfectly concealed that even modern exploration robots have been unable to access it. For now, it remains untouched, an ancient mystery suspended in stone. Other hidden chambers, and this isn't the only anomaly. Small tunnels and mysterious shafts extend from the so-called Queen's Chamber, some ending abruptly, others pointing directly to the stars. Were these designed as ventilation passages, spiritual doorways, or symbolic guides for the pharaoh's soul? Even today, we cannot say with certainty. Astronomical perfection. The pyramid's alignment to the cardinal points of the compass is so precise that even modern technology struggles to replicate it. Its shafts line up with stars in the Orion constellation and Sirius, the sacred star of the goddess Isis. Why go to such extraordinary lengths? Was the pyramid simply a tomb, or was it a machine of the cosmos, a gateway connecting the pharaoh to eternity? A monument that defies time despite centuries of study, the Great Pyramid continues to defy explanation. We know the names of its builders, we know the tools they used, yet its true purpose remains shrouded in mystery. And now, with the discovery of secret chambers hidden for thousands of years, we must ask, what else still lies concealed within Egypt's most famous monument? Chapter 3, The Lost Labyrinth of Egypt. Beneath the sands of Egypt may lie one of the most extraordinary, and most shocking, structures ever built. Herodotus' account. The Greek historian Herodotus, writing in the 5th century BCE, claimed he had seen it with his own eyes, a vast underground labyrinth near Lake Moeris, in the Fayum region. He described it as even greater than the pyramids themselves. Thousands of rooms, endless corridors, twisting passageways, and walls covered in carvings and hieroglyphs. According to him, the labyrinth contained sacred chambers where secrets of the ancient world were stored, perhaps even the records of forgotten dynasties. Herodotus was not alone. Other ancient writers, including Strabo and Diodorus, also mentioned the labyrinth, suggesting it was a wonder of engineering that rivaled anything else in Egypt. Myth or reality? For centuries, scholars dismissed the labyrinth as exaggeration or myth. After all, no trace of such a structure was ever found. But then, in the 19th and 20th centuries, explorers uncovered ruins at Hawara, not far from where Herodotus had described. Massive stone blocks, fragments of walls, and hints of a vast foundation suggest that something enormous once stood here. Could this be the remains of the legendary labyrinth? Modern exploration. In the early 2000s, a team of researchers using ground-penetrating radar reported finding evidence of massive underground chambers beneath Hawara. Rectangular shapes, corridors, and what appeared to be hollow cavities lay hidden below the surface. But before deeper excavations could be made, permissions were denied, and the site was once again closed off to the world. The labyrinth, if it exists, remains buried, inaccessible, and shrouded in silence. A hidden library of knowledge. Some believe the labyrinth might have served as a colossal archive, preserving texts and knowledge lost to time, perhaps even predating the pyramids. Could it contain records of Egypt's earliest dynasties, or even hint at civilizations that came before? The very possibility is staggering. Imagine an underground complex the size of a city, filled with inscriptions and artifacts untouched for thousands of years. And yet, if the labyrinth still exists, it remains one of Egypt's most closely guarded secrets, waiting beneath the sands of Hawara. Chapter 4: The Curse of the Tombs. For the ancient Egyptians, death was not an ending but a passage to eternity. Tombs were sacred gateways to the afterlife, filled with treasures, spells, and protective rituals meant to safeguard the soul forever. But what happens when those eternal sanctuaries are violated? The Curse of Tutankhamun. In 1922, archaeologist Howard Carter made the most famous discovery in the history of Egyptology, the intact tomb of Tutankhamun, the boy king of the 18th dynasty. But soon after, whispers of a pharaoh's curse spread across the world. Carter's financial backer, Lord Carnarvon, died suddenly from a mysterious infection shortly after entering the tomb. Newspapers pounced on the story, claiming the tomb was cursed. Over the following years, several others connected to the expedition also died under strange or unexpected circumstances. On the wall of the tomb, an inscription was said to read, "Death shall come on swift wings to him who disturbs the peace of the king." Was this a coincidence, or had the ancient priests of Egypt left behind something more sinister? Explanations and theories. Scientists dismiss the curse as superstition. Some suggest that toxic mold or bacteria sealed inside the tomb for centuries could have caused illness in those who entered. Others point to the power of belief itself. Fear and stress can take a physical toll on the human body. But the ancient Egyptians themselves truly believed in the power of curses. Texts, such as the coffin texts and the Book of the Dead, contain elaborate spells meant to protect tombs from intruders, ensuring terrible fates for those who dared to desecrate them. More than Tutankhamun, and Tutankhamun's tomb is not the only one surrounded by legends. In the Valley of the Kings, stories abound of excavators who fell ill, disappeared, or met violent ends after disturbing ancient burials. Even in modern times, workers at excavation sites have reported strange feelings, sudden accidents, and unexplained misfortunes. Ancient science or ancient power? Were these curses nothing more than psychological tricks and natural hazards? Or did the Egyptians know secrets of chemistry, toxins, or even forces we still don't fully understand, that allowed them to protect their tombs in ways that feel supernatural even today? The truth remains as mysterious as the hieroglyphs carved into the tomb walls. But one thing is certain: the idea of the pharaoh's curse continues to fascinate and terrify the world. Chapter 5: The City Beneath the Waves. Not all of Egypt's secrets lie buried in the sand. Some lie beneath the sea, silent, forgotten, and shrouded in water for more than 1,000 years. Thonis-Heracleion, Egypt's sunken city. Just off the coast of modern Alexandria, divers in the year 2000 made a discovery that stunned the world: the remains of a vast city lost to the waves. Known as Thonis-Heracleion, it was once a thriving port city at the mouth of the Nile, a hub of trade, wealth, and power. Ancient texts spoke of it as the place where heroes landed and pharaohs paid homage to the gods. But for centuries, its existence was dismissed as legend. Then, piece by piece, the city revealed itself beneath the Mediterranean. Treasures beneath the waves. Divers uncovered colossal statues of pharaohs and gods, toppled but still intact. Stone stelae, inscribed with hieroglyphs, rose out of the silt. Entire temple ruins, dedicated to Amun and Isis, emerged from the murky depths, preserved like snapshots of a vanished world. Even gold coins, jewelry, and ritual objects lay scattered across the seabed, frozen in time. The mystery of its fall, but the greatest question remains: what caused its sudden disappearance? Some scientists believe an earthquake, or sudden liquefaction of the soil, dragged the city into the sea. Others argue it may have been a tsunami or gradual erosion that swallowed it whole. Yet the speed of its fall remains chilling. One day, it was a bustling metropolis. The next, it was gone. A connection to Cleopatra. Some archaeologists believe that Cleopatra herself may have visited temples in this city before her fateful alliance with Rome. Could undiscovered treasures tied to Egypt's last queen still lie beneath the waves? If so, they remain hidden in the silt, waiting for discovery. The secrets still hidden. What makes Thonis-Heracleion so shocking is not just its rediscovery, but the possibility that it is not alone. If an entire city could vanish into the sea and remain hidden for centuries, how many more temples, tombs, and treasures may still lie concealed along Egypt's coast? The ocean may yet hold some of the greatest secrets of the ancient world. Chapter 6: The Legacy of Secrets. For more than 3,000 years, Egypt was the beating heart of the ancient world. Its pharaohs commanded armies, its temples rose like mountains, and its monuments were built to last for eternity. And yet, even after centuries of study, Egypt still refuses to give up all of its secrets. A civilization of mysteries, from the erased names of forgotten pharaohs, to the hidden voids inside the Great Pyramid, to the unfound labyrinths beneath the sands, and the sunken cities beneath the sea. Each discovery answers one question, but raises a dozen more. Why did the Egyptians hide so much knowledge? Why did they guard their tombs and temples with curses and deception? And why, after thousands of years, do we still uncover secrets they left behind? The allure of the unknown. Perhaps it is because the Egyptians understood something we are only beginning to realize, that mystery itself is power. They carved their knowledge into stone, aligned their monuments with the stars, and buried their dead with treasures meant for eternity. They believed that by controlling what was seen and what was hidden, they could control how they would be remembered. And in a way, they were right. Because here we are, thousands of years later, still searching for their hidden truths. Unfinished business even now, radar scans hint at undiscovered tombs. Underwater exploration continues to reveal lost cities. And deep within the pyramids, chambers remain sealed, waiting for the day we finally break through. Will we one day uncover Nefertiti's tomb? Will the Labyrinth of Hawara be revealed at last? Or will Egypt's greatest secrets remain forever beyond our reach? The eternal mystery. One thing is certain, Egypt is not done with us yet. Its sands still whisper. Its stones still guard their secrets. And its mysteries still challenge us to look deeper, to wonder, and to never stop searching. From missing pharaohs to hidden pyramids, cursed tombs, and cities lost beneath the sea, Egypt's most shocking secrets remind us that history is never truly finished. The answers are still out there, waiting to be uncovered. Right pointing finger emoji. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell emoji for more mysteries from the ancient world. Because sometimes, the past holds more questions than answers.